ranking Goku transformations from Dragon Ball. So, today we're gonna rank every single Goku transformation that ever happened in Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball is one of my favorite series. It's probably the best, no bias, the best action shonen manga of all time. So yeah. First, I think this is base Goku. So I can't rank this because it's technically not a transformation. I may be wrong. But yeah, I'm putting base Goku just as its own tier below because it's not really a transformation, right? First, you have Ozaru form. Ozaru form, I think, is a B tier. It's not really that cool, but it is very, very important for one of the cooler transformations later on, and Golden Ozaru, of course. What can I say? It's really cool. It's just a big giant monkey. Goes well within the Saiyan lineage. It builds Goku's character a lot, and it builds backstory on his lineage as a Saiyan. So, yeah, he did kill. I'm pretty sure the only body he has with this is Grandpa Gohan, which is pretty sad. I might be wrong because I didn't watch the entirety of Dragon Ball. I only watched Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, the Ozaru form is cool, but it lacks in comparison for like a lot of the other transformations there are in this list. I actually might put it at C, but because of its historical relevance, I'll put it at B for now. Kaioken, it's an S tier. Before Super Saiyan, Kaioken was the shit, bro. It didn't matter what opponent Goku fought, like in the Namek saga and the Saiyan saga. If Goku pops Kaioken, you know you're fucked. This was the Super Saiyan before the Super Saiyan. That's why during the fight with Frieza, like once Goku was in Kaioken 20 or some shit, I forgot what multiplier he was in, and Frieza still outboxed him and still destroyed him. That's what made the audience truly feel like, oh shit, Goku has nowhere to go, because this has always worked. Dude. And I think as far as action shonen manga goes, the Kaioken is so iconic because I think it's the one that either introduced or popularized like a trope where a character uses a technique that destroys their own body, like physically. I actually don't know an older like transformation or type of technique that does so other than the Kaioken. So I think it really popularized that trope because you can see in other anime right after Dragon Ball Z that they have a lot of other self-destructing transformation or techniques, like their last resort, basically. And that also goes to enhance the stakes, each time Goku pops it, he isn't only hurting the enemy, but he's also hurting himself. So it makes the fight more intense. It's not just like Goku in a power up state, but it's Goku sacrificing himself in some way. So it's fucking cool. And I really like how the transformation looks. His muscles fucking pop out. They fucking pop out like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the fucking red aura is sick. So yeah, it's an S tier. It actually might be my favorite. So yeah, Super Saiyan S tier. You can't go wrong with a Super Saiyan, dude. But I actually don't know whether to put Kaioken above Super Saiyan or not. But I think just purely because the Super Saiyan is iconic, I have to put it above the Kaioken. Frieza versus Goku is one of the most iconic 1v1 fights of all time in like animation history, dude. It spans over like 30 episodes, and every single episode, even though it was kind of dragged out, when Goku became Super Saiyan after Piccolo got shot and Krillin died, that was sick, dude. It really is probably one of the best anime moment of all time. Him transforming into a Super Saiyan, And the one-liners he popped off against Frieza was actually sick. Like, I am what you can't destroy, and like, oh, I'm a pure Saiyan. Yeah, it's fucking cool, dude. It's really cool. Super Saiyan 2, I'll put at A tier. Super Saiyan 2, remember, we're ranking Goku's transformations and not anyone else's transformations, you know. If this was Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I'd put it S tier instantly because of the Cell Saga. But for now, I'm putting it A tier because I'm pretty sure the way Goku got Super Saiyan 2 wasn't through like a very life or death stakes situation, rather than it's a time skip, and right after the Cell Saga into the Buu Saga, Goku trains that much for Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 transformation in itself is not that different from the original Super Saiyan. There's just lightning crackles and different hair. But for Goku, I'll just put an A. Because there wasn't really anything, not iconic, but there wasn't really any stake to him unlocking it from what I remember. So yeah, it's an A tier. Super Saiyan 3, I have to put S. I have to either A or S. But I'm putting the Super Saiyan here only because it's literally what makes the whole entire Dragon Ball series. Kaioken is personally my favorite. This is my favorite out of the whole Super Saiyan line. And it's not because of the stakes. I know he was fighting Majin Buu when he unlocked this form, or when he showed us his form for the first time. But I'm purely putting it at either bottom of S or top of A, only because of the design. It's only because of the design. It's so cool. Like the long hair, the eyebrows being gone. It's like he looks cocky with it too. Like you see the smile too. He looks menacing as shit, dude, without the eyebrows. I don't know. I'm really sad that they didn't try to make this form much more of a staple because of its energy drain. Like, Goku just gave up on this form entirely in Super. He just went for the Super Saiyan God line of transformations. And I don't know, I don't like how they just tossed aside Super Saiyan 3 like that. Because it is one of my favorite transformations. I think I'll put it at A for now. I can't. I don't know. I love the Kaioken so much. I'll put Kaioken above Super Saiyan because I love the Kaioken. Super Saiyan 4. I don't watch GT. Okay, I'm not putting it C. I just don't watch GT. I don't watch that type of shit. So I don't really have any emotional connection to Super Saiyan 4. I don't know how he unlocks it. I don't know how he, gets it. I don't know. All I know, it's a continuation of the Ozaru line rather than the Super Saiyan line. I think it's bottom of A, you know. Design-wise, it's so unique compared to the others, and I think that really sets it apart. But I really can't rank it right, so I'm sorry. Because a lot of people might put it at S tier, a lot of people might put it above Super Saiyan 3. But because I just know the form and I know how what is it from, I can't rank it higher than A. Like, it's or it's like top of B or high A. Because GT in itself was kind of ass, I heard from a lot of people. That's why I didn't watch it personally. But the form itself, I think it's A. Golden Ozaru, I don't even get this, so I'm gonna put it at C. It's just Super Saiyan. It's just Super Saiyan Ozaru. I don't know how he unlocks it because it's from GT. But I just have to put it at C because, I just think it's kind of, you can't deny out of all the other forms. I know it's just yellow hair and a lot of them and design changes. I think it's one of the more lazy ones. Like, you gotta admit, man. Even if you like GT, even if you like the Golden Ozaru form, it's the most lazy. It's just the Ozaru, and then they just put yellow hair on it. You can say the same for Yoku, but this happened in 1989. This was the first Super Saiyan transformation, so that was sick. But this isn't. So this is going straight to C. God form. God form. This is going B tier. I don't know if it's above the Ozaru form. I really don't. I don't know. Now we're getting to the super ones, right? And I get that once it goes to super, like a lot of people have a tendency to just be biased and just pick the older ones because they're more iconic and cooler, like to them, because they actually grew up watching it. But I think the God form is actually pretty cool. Like it's one of the only forms where Goku doesn't go on like a pure steroid rage state, bro. Like it's he still stays in the same design as base. His hair doesn't change at all, and his muscles are the same size, but he's just like he's just calm, but he has that God aura on him because of that God key. So, but is it better than the Ozaru form? Because the Ozaru form is so important to Saiyans, But personally, in the design wise, I like Super Saiyan God more. Like I wouldn't say it's lazy. Like a lot of people say that Super Saiyan Super Saiyan God transformations are just copy and paste. Except Blue, I can understand Blue, but Super Saiyan God no, because it's basically just they just slap the color on it and call it a day. But none of Goku's transformations keeps him the same design as base, and keeps him calm. So I'll say a bottom of B. I'd say here. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but Ozaru. I think I like Super Saiyan God more than I like the Ozaru form. Do I? I don't know. I'll put it here for now. Now, Super Saiyan Blue, I think, personally, it's kind of lazy. It's just Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. So they just stack the Super Saiyan on the Super Saiyan God. Which is cool and all. But it ain't that cool. I think I'm going to put God above Ozaru. But I'm going to keep Blue here. Because I don't really like Blue. It's kind of lazy, but I understand. You get what I mean? I understand the path. Like, from Super Saiyan God, I don't think they could really improve from it in that kind of way, other than Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Kaioken is going straight to C. It's just a Kaioken pop. I know that I said that the Kaioken is one of my favorite transformations of all time, but I actually prefer the manga version of Goku's power up where he becomes the perfected Super Saiyan Blue. Just it's like the similar version to Vegeta's Blue evolution. I prefer that over Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, because I don't know. I think it's lazy. I just think it's lazy. It just pops Kaioken on it. Like, why didn't you pop Kaioken with Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 1, and Super Saiyan God? Why didn't you think of that? And then now you just pop Kaioken on it because the authors couldn't think of anything better. I think Kaioken times 20 Super Saiyan Blue is going straight to C tier. I think it's below even Golden Ozaru, because at least Golden Ozaru brings something new to the table, And plus, I'm pretty sure the reasoning for not using a Kaioken and all the other Super Saiyan transformations because it's too strenuous, and then we just see him pop times 20 instantly in the Tournament of Power. Come on, man, come on. I prefer the Super Saiyan Blue evolution thing. I still like how they introduced Kaioken, but not in that way. I'd say not in that way. Now we have partial MUI. This is this is just Ultra Instinct, not Mastered Ultra Instinct. A tier, dude. Okay, I'm sorry, GT fans. I'll put MUI here. Yeah, it's just cool, dude. Fight between Jiren, Turn Power. I think it really solidified Dragon Ball Super is an actual anime to a lot of fans, because before the Tournament of Power is kind of lackluster, I can't lie. Like, you can't really name, like, for sure you have Battle of Gods, you have Golden Frieza, you have the thing with Beerus, you have him unlocking Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan God, and you have that mini tournament between them and Hit. But Goku doing Ultra Instinct versus Jiren is what solidified for me as Super as an actual Dragon Ball series. Because before that, it was kind of boring, I can't lie. Master Ultra Instinct goes here. It's above Super Saiyan 2. Personally, I understand if you put this here. It's very interchangeable. Fuck. I'm thinking of putting MUI in S tier, you know. I'm young, so it's like, it might be recency bias. But Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite Super Saiyan of all time. I'll lose out and I'll put MUI in the top of A tier and put the partial MUI here. Okay, I think it's a better list now. I'm putting this here because, again, it's one of the more unique Goku transformations. It follows off, I don't know, it gives the same vibe as God. As Super Saiyan God, because every single one of them follows like steroid rage Goku, and then we see like the first like split path, you know, like ever since, like, okay, first we have the Kaioken, which is the first path, and then now we have the Super Saiyan line, and then that continues off to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. And then they have the Ozaru line, which is Golden Ozaru, and then Ozaru, Golden Ozaru, and then Super Saiyan 4. And then we have the Super Saiyan God line, which is, I think, just basically another Super Saiyan, but it's its own path because it's God Key. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and then Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Now we see Ultra Instinct, which is a whole entire new path. Like, we see Roshi, right, in the manga, pull off Ultra Instinct moves that even impressed Jiren. So, even impressed Jiren and even impressed Beerus. So, this is entirely a form that's separate from everything else. Because theoretically, every single human, every single, like, combatant in Dragon Ball Z can unlock Ultra Instinct if they wanted to, if they adopted the same mindset and the same power as Goku. And you also have this with Vegeta as well, because you see the different paths. Because I think before Ultra Instinct, Vegeta was just purely playing catch up with Goku. Goku gets Super Saiyan, Vegeta gets Super Saiyan. Goku gets Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta gets Super Saiyan 2. Goku gets Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta loses out and gets Majin Vegeta. And you can also see that with the God transformations as well. And Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta's always playing catch up. It's always the same line, except for except for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Vegeta starts to learn Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. That's the first sign of Vegeta splitting apart from Goku. And once you see once you see MUI, that's where I think Vegeta. I know we're ranking Goku transformations, but this is integral for the whole story. This is when Vegeta actually gets his own character. He gets Ultra Ego instead of MUI. He isn't just following Goku, because I think that's what Toyotaro, or like the author, he wanted to split Goku and Vegeta as their own powers, you know. Goku like going to the angel path, and then Vegeta going to the God of Destruction path. And I think that's really cool, and it fits both of their personalities. So yeah, this is my final tier list of Son Goku power-ups. Yeah.